Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Well, congratulations. You've made it through midweek, and we've got a beautiful sunrise for you to see. This is one picture that Aubrey Poincott shot for us. I think it's from Billings Heights this morning. And, boy, that's the way it was. It's just kind of a red sky this morning. Here's another good-looking shot. I like this one from Dan Hassett. This is a wolf, I think, and looks like he's baying at the moon, or at least maybe he's bowing to the moon. I don't know, one of the two. Meanwhile, here's the way things are shaping up in Billings right now. Right now, it is 55 degrees with clear skies. Got a southeast breeze at about 7 miles per hour. Actually, pretty comfortable night for us. And as you'll see, our high temp today topped out at 67. I'll take that. The normal high 68, the record 95 back in 2015. The normal record low is 24 back in 1934. So really, we're doing okay right there. And as far as precipitation, nothing new to add to the totals. But for the month, we're still way ahead of normal. Only need to be at 107. Month-to-date totals be caught up to average. We're at 247. For the year, we're at 1639. Only need to be at 1112 to be caught up to average. So obviously, we've eclipsed that as well. Around the rest of the state, our current temperatures are mostly into the 40s and 50s out in the west. 49 over at Havre right now. A lot of 40s in eastern Montana. But Billings still one of the warm spots at 55 degrees. But your hot spot in the region right now, that's over at Helena. They're at 58 degrees. Now, these were our reported highs for the day. Everybody got into the 60s no matter where you were. It was just a nice day. Not too hot, not too cold. What we like to call a Goldilocks day. And as you'll see here, this is the story. We had a little northwesterly flow of air coming from Canada in towards Montana. Had a couple of scattered showers across the northeastern corner of the state. That jet stream just whisked those guys right out of the way and in towards North and South Dakota. As we pull back, you can see the whole batch of moisture continued to push its way into the central plains and in towards the upper Great Lakes states following that low pressure cell. But this ridge of high pressure here is important. It's building into the Pacific Northwest, and when it does that, it's going to grab this, push that jet stream a little bit farther north. When it does, it's going to grab some of that cold air up in Canada and also some of the moisture off the Gulf of Alaska and eventually push all that right down the Canadian Rockies and eventually in towards Montana over the next several days. So here's the way it looks at the surface. We had the cold front blow on through a couple of days ago. Sunny skies throughout much of today. Then tomorrow, sunny skies in the morning. Your next cold front getting ready to push in here on Thursday evening, but you'll see it blows right on through by Thursday night. Scattered rain showers behind it, but the snow is still hanging up there. But then watch what happens. Low pressure cell moves in here. It starts drawing the moisture into it, takes some of that snow out of Canada and pushes it into the northwest corner of the state as it draws into that low pressure cell. And that's the beginning of the big snow event. Now, as far as rainfall, we're looking as that system blows through on Thursday afternoon. We're still looking about a quarter inch across much of eastern Montana. Out in the west, you're going to see a combination of rain mixing with snow, so these numbers are going to be just a little bit higher. But let's do all the snow. And as you can see here, right here, by Sunday, 11 p.m., 2 to 4 feet of snow at Cutbank, 14 to 20 inches at Great Falls, 14 to 20 inches at Helena. Billings at Sunday night to the end of the weekend, just light snowfall. But let's throw in Monday and see what happens. Now we're talking 2 to 4 feet from Cutbank all the way down to Helena, maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow moving into the Billings area. Jordan, maybe 4 to 6. So it could be a significant event as this whole thing continues to push its way towards the east over the week. Meanwhile, here's what's going to happen tonight. Temps cooling down to the 30s and 40s out in the west. Back here in the east, partly cloudy skies and some 40s. Tomorrow, we're right back up into the 70s one more day. 73 in Billings, 77 in Hardin, 71 in Miles City. Tonight in Billings, clear skies and 46 degrees. Next 7 days, 73 on Thursday, 57 on Friday, Saturday 44 with rain mixing with snow and a 90% chance of that. And then we'll keep that rain mixing with snow through the weekend, through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And look at the overnight lows into the upper 20s all the way through into the middle part of next week. Let's go back to Janelle.